Dragon Ball Z card strategy here for one of our local matches. It's myself versus Malik. We were going to get ready to have a familiar confrontation. We've had this one a few times. I'm getting more accustomed to fighting the one-trick pony that is Red Ascension Trunks. Running for MPPV as hard as possible. So, as I write this, or rather as I provide this commentary, we're in the throes of a pretty desperate situation. In the near future, we're going to have a bit of a discussion about where the Dragon Ball Z card game is going, and about how I suggest that we proceed as a group. So it's going to be an interesting time. One of the things I was looking forward to the most was how will the game in the future balance out these MPPV rush decks. Because you remember, of course, when we were playing Heroes and Villains, and every one of us saw Wallbreaker for the first time, the shock that went through our minds about how this card doesn't even need to hit, and it shuts off one of your primary game or other deck mechanics. So I assume a card like that would have been forthcoming had Panini stayed in the game. We'll have to see what the alternative developers come up with. Okay, Malik begins his turn. He draws his 3 cards. He likes them when he sees to be able to declare combat. He's going to go ahead and draw me in.
I drew an extra card. Cheating on camera.
Okay, Malik has drawn 4 cards. That's good. So he plays some Rage Blast back to the top of his life deck, as he should have. Okay, and we're waiting for his opening action. You remember, of course, his level of Trunks is going to go ahead and double any anger gain, so he can find himself exploding off it relatively readily. He's pointing out which card would have been at the bottom had he drawn them in the order that he was supposed to. So Rage Blast would have been in his hand, and then there would have been this card to his right, one of the newer, I forget what it's called.
This card? Alright, that's what you guys say.
Okay, so he's going to hold on to a Rage Blast after, because it would have been in the correct order.
Yeah. That's what you guys say.
Okay, he's going to go ahead and banish that particular card for his mastery. He's going to go ahead and banish the top card. It's red. He raises anger, a skip. He's going to go ahead and fire off in Rage Blast and go ahead and level off of this level relatively quickly. And like you said, I did find it somewhat interesting that the way that the mastery is set up, it does rocket off of this one. So I'm going to throw in right elbow. This used to be a tactic I developed about trying to hold down little Trunks. Is that rejuvenating right elbow will cause him to lose those anger 2 levels. I have to say that far too many times it ended up being nothing. Okay, so he's going to go ahead and stop that with right blocking hand, raise anger 2 levels and throw red slide at me, raising his anger again. So he's already at 3 anger on level 2. We're 2 actions in.
My turn to use mastery or use my anger 2 levels.
So I took the hit from red slide. I took a little bit of life card damage. I banished shoulder slam for the damage. That's going to end combat, though he didn't end up in a bad space at all. I begin my turn. I draw my 3 cards. I see this older build of the deck and think to myself, what was I thinking? I power myself up. I place ball forward to play, no targets. Usually I just need it as ammunition to remain in play. For shuffling the fox and things like that. And apparently apparently I like what I'm seeing. Oh, okay. Well, no, probably not what I would have done. So I am going to go ahead and begin combat. I just throw off the right throw. He draws his 3 in response. I shuffle good old ball 4 in with right throw, raise my anger 2 levels. I'm at 4 anger. Oh, goodness. Malik takes off. He shoots to level 3 by stopping with red blocking hand. And he's already level 3. You remember this form? He can no longer lose anger by more than 1 at a time. Wait for Malik to cut here. And here I am at level 1 for anger. What a difference, eh? Malik's pondering what to do in response. He has used up one of his cards, so that means he had just 1 block. Ooh, he banishes into Rage Blast for the mastery. He still gets his anger, but no skip. Okay, he comes over to me as an action, and I'd like to see what's in my hand that I was so confident about.
I'll go ahead and raise my anger with the mastery.
That wasn't worth it at all. So anyway, I used up my mastery, leveled on level 2. Here's the thing I was going to say is a better tactic would have been to have ended that turn and grabbed and only held on to right throw. Okay, he throws red right cross, raising his anger 2 levels. I shuffle good old Namekian clinch back into the deck. I stopped the attack, but the damage would have been fairly minor. I am level 2 at full power stages, so it really wouldn't have been as hard to hit as all that. Okay, I threw my Piccolo level 2 physical back at him, hitting him for 6 total stages. Injured him fairly much. Kind of surprising.
Attacking with Namekian multi-opponent combat, AT plus 3 physical. I'm in D, and you're in A.
Okay, so he does pass, and his next action goes back to me. Multi-opponent combat goes off. I'm going to throw no physical attack at him. It's going to hit him fairly.
6, 7.
I managed to hit him fairly decently well.
Too bad. 8 stage event.
Okay, he hits me back with Trunks level 3 physical and 8 stage physical, forcing him to have to skip. I'm going to go ahead and we both basically pass because there's really no reason to go through all those. We just pass till the combat's over. I'm going to resolve Piccolo's level 2 effect. That's a dang good question. That would be what it was. Okay, so that's how this game is going to go ahead and get drawn out a little bit further. I'm going to go ahead and draw out Disturbance, place on top of my life deck using Piccolo's level 2 effect. Okay, Malik's going to go ahead and begin his turn.
Dispersion. Sands out, never had one. Orange Immense Blast. That's a good one. Not bad at all. Will do.
What do you want me to put these on? I'll just leave them over here.
Oh, no, it just went to the top of my deck.
Malik's still monitoring his action there. What I was looking at were some cards that I got that day that I haven't bought packs in a long time. Okay, that's going to go ahead and Malik is going to like what he sees well enough to be able to declare combat. He does. It looks like he has a powered up Trunks over there. Looks like he's still in 0 power stages. He's going to go throw it. Oh, okay.
Target and rejuvenate right throw and elbow strike. When an elbow strike is rejuvenate, low range.
Okay, so what I did is I did more or less that strategy we were talking about. I did target elbow strike for rejuvenation, for hybrid defense, lowering Malik's anger. I have apparently a very puny physical attack. Malik, you should really be powering up Trunks over there. Should be 4 above 0. So it's AT plus 3 physical, so there should be a little bit more going on here.
I'm in B. I think you're in A, right? So it's
I should.
Oh, good. He's catching. Phew. All right.
What's your power stage? 4?
Or I should get 4 stages from 0.
You definitely above me, so we do 3 stages. Take that, you.
Master.
Okay, he's going to go ahead and take the damage from it, take a 1 life card of damage from the whole affair. Okay, he activates a mastery, banishes the top, raises his anger, I have to skip. It's his second action from the mastery's effect. What is he holding there? Look like surrounding beams, but I could be wrong.
Uh-oh. 6 stages.
I'm going to go ahead and take a pretty significantly sizable, I only had a handful of stages to be able to handle that, so ow.
6, 7, 8.
Okay. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Hit, raise minor 2.
Okay, so I end up banishing a bunch of it for damage, wicking off most of it. Still in rough shape though.
We'll go ahead and attack you with my physical. It's just 4 stages.
4 stages.
Okay, Malik's already run to level 4, so at this point the game should be more or less over. But apparently I must pull something out of my rear end to make this work. Okay, he uses Trunks power. Remember that one raises his anger 2 levels and then is skipped.
Are you going to pass or not?
Okay, so we ended up accidentally ending combat because neither of us had an action after he activated Trunks level 4 power.
Oh wait, I have to resolve the effect. I forgot.
So I'm going to resolve the effect of good old level 2 Piccolo. I probably should grab good old Dragon Clan because it's coming into my turn and I can grab basically. Yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place both of my setups in play. The only thing I really need to have then at that point is something I can shuffle ball to because basically I'm going to pull out ball 2 twice. Okay, so Dragon Clan goes to the top. Times on the bottom, so it has no effect. The old Restored Mastery to check the bottom life card. Okay, I place Disturbance and Dragon Clan into play. Basically, lots and lots of opportunities to fire off good old Dragon Ball 2. What? What? I wanted to declare cup. What was wrong with me that evening?
Action 1 is...
I guess it must have some kind of crazy plan. Okay, so I do activate Disturbance. I pull out ball 2. I do lower good old Malik 1 level.
Lower 1 level down, 5 levels.
Okay, so I get the first use out of it. Now, there's always that danger when you leave a Dragon Ball out, especially one as powerful as Dragon Ball 2, that can lower you down. If it should become stolen, I put myself in a pretty bad position. So I shuffle, going to go ahead and invite Malik to cut, which one of these days I'm going to start reminding him, like, Malik, cut it down. Okay, he's going to activate his Mastery, banish the top, it's Red Shattering Leap, it's going to go ahead and make me skip. Oh, shoot. Oh, no, it's Red Surrounding Beams. He levels with the effect. He goes back to full power stages at level 4. I do take it. I wick most of the damage off using a little bit of
this unnecessarily difficult, sir.
There's really no reason for me to be hesitating here. Really? What the heck am I doing? Am I hoping that I can just get something to shuffle back if I pull out like ball 3? Okay, well, I'm making a lot of questionable choices. If anything, I should be getting ball 3 out.
Its effect to lower your rank. Just 1.
I don't have it.
Oh, well, I guess I raised mine. 3 looks good to me.
Okay, so I pull out ball 3, which would be the wisest one. Like I said, I have to find some way to push these Dragon Balls back in, or at least put ball 2, back to my hand.
If I can find the one that puts it back in my hand, I can reuse it in the next combat. Potentially.
And the hard part about this, I have severely miscalculated. You know, I know these games take place late and I'm a little sleepy, but I'm looking at my choices and thinking, really? Really? I thought I was going to take down Red Ascension Trunks with these tactics.
As much as I want to hurt him.
Okay, so I raised...
anger, that was my action over you. I will stop with Forceful Block, Rejuvenate, Gut Punch, gain 5 stages.
Okay, so I do stop his red shoulder grab. You remember, of course, everything becomes critical damage for the remainder of combat. It's not as dangerous as it was in the old days. Okay, tag with an AT plus 4 physical, which, to my knowledge...
AT plus 4, and I'm in E.
He's an F. So
just
4 stages. That would be how that would work.
Over you?
I'd only really be throwing the... Oh, my goodness.
I'll stop with Forceful Block, Rejuvenate the other Forceful Block.
Okay, so it looks like Malik was only able to raise his anger so far. Not so much. Okay, he does pass.
First thing, it automatically lowers your anger 2 levels.
So I throw a Namekian Salvo, which might be a bad re-addition to the deck. I don't carry much in the way of energy attacks anymore. So I throw it at him. It's, of course, immediate effects, lowers anger 2 levels, and has 7 life cards, and then it has the hit effect of a crit. So it's basically got all the anger lowering and crits you can stand.
And it says hit, use a critical damage effect, so if you had more anger, I would keep hitting you.
Okay, we're gonna pass out of that one.
Mastery to level.
Oh, I do finally use the Mastery to get to level 3. Oh my gosh, is this how we kept doing it?
Piccolo's physical, 7-stage physical.
I throw a 7-stage physical from Piccolo's level 3, and I'm gonna go ahead and pick up ball 2.
This one says hit, I can put a Dragon Ball in my hand, I put ball 2 in my hand.
Oh, you motherfucker. I did not know that. That was a hit effect, okay.
Heck yeah, and return Dragon Ball you control to its owner's hand.
Alright, Trunks.
In the combat, so it was all my effect. Dang, I burned all my Dragon Ball searches. I don't have much left for that.
Oh my goodness. So I did manage to pull out a little bit of minor strategy, pulling up and shooting that Dragon Ball 2 back up into my hand. Here's the problem. Everything about Malik's position here basically means he should be able to do like 1 or 2 actions and be able to MPPB. Because he has 2 anger.
You can only use it once in a combat.
Oh, okay, that's the only reason he needs to do PPB in 2 actions this next combat. So he should be at 1 anger instead of 2. Because he gets the 1 automatic from the end of the combat with the Mastery. Okay, so I threw Salvo to the top, and Malik says he wants to go in right now. So he's not going to give me any time to use that ball 2.
Can you play any balls or something?
No, I mean, sort of, I can pitch him and shuffle and draw if I wanted to.
Hey, do you know what the ruling is on Airline Blitz? So you get the skip effect right away?
Okay, so we're going to see Malik here try to MPPB in a couple of different actions.
Because the immediate effect says, and it's immediate.
Okay, yeah, you drew me in, so what's your opening move?
Whenever you perform the end of the attack, but you're already performing Mastery.
Okay, that would be the wisest move. He's going to open the Mastery, banish the top card, red style, makes me skip. So he got 1 anger, he throws Trunks High Strike. He banishes my entire discard pile in the process.
Killer.
And then would you have it?
Raise my anger 1, can't be stopped, AT plus 4.
Let's see, I'm in 1,025,000, so it's just, yeah, I was going to say you're probably too low.
Okay, I take the 4 stages of damage, hit, his next attack becomes energy attack, becomes unstoppable, as you remember from the effect of that card. Trunk sword slash. Yeah, I do throw Namekian salvo.
Mastery. Had one of the other combat mastery.
Oh no, I was just checking what you were at. Salvo lowers your anger 2 levels automatically.
Okay, I throw salvo, I lower his anger about as aggressively as you can, really. And he stops it with time. I don't get the critical, I don't get the extra stuff, and that's probably how he's going to run away with it here. Okay, so Malik's got, like we said, very minor, little bit of ground to cover to add PPV. He's going to throw a red style physical, raises his anger.
Or is that D? That's D. 125,000.
D as well.
So, so base is 1, so 5 stages? Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, I take 5 stages of damage. I was very drained after salvo, so you think, how did I take so much damage so quickly? Oh, fantastic.
Oh, that's right. So I did for free. I decided to pass too.
I don't pass.
Oh, yeah, over you. This one's gonna hit me.
Uh-oh, he throws. Oh, good.
AC plus 4.
The red lunge or force lunge, I forgot what his name is, and it's gonna have a hit effect
Well, it is,
of
but why is this too? In case something silly happens.
raises
Raises
anger 2 levels.
You're at 0. It's an 8. I'm at D. So 4. 5. 6, 7, 8.
Okay, I'm gonna take 8 life cards, and I don't know why we even go through the formality. He has already beaten me because he already has 3 anger, raises anger 2 levels. Oh, it puts him to 4 anger. How do you like them apples? Oh, but I'm out of tools to lower his anger at the end of combat. He'll win because of the passive effect of Red Ascension.
Oh, you'd use your hit effect. If you're gonna hit PPV, it's gonna do it right now.
It raises anger too.
Yep.
And we don't even resolve crits because the game's already over.
Are you gonna pass?
Yeah, but wait, I'm sorry, that only puts you 2-4 with that hit?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay, back over to me. Then crit, you can steal ball 4 and 3 and 4.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Oh, okay, now that's how he does it. I left ball 3 out there like an nincompoop. Rules, you never leave more than 1 out there at a time until I'm level 4. He does, he grabs ball 3, goes from 4 anger to 5, and PPV is used.
Such good.
Well, Red Ascension Trunks, still top of his game in PPV.